Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We are playing catch up today. So, we are going to do the air signs right now. And then I will be jumping back on later this afternoon to do the um, water signs. I know there's more of you that come to the water signs. So, I wanted to make sure to do that when it's easier for you guys to join us. So, I just remembered that I forgot to share. So I'm gonna go do that just really quickly. And I do apologize. I swear, guys, one of these days I am gonna be a pro at this streaming live stuff. All right. So I'm almost got it shared. I want to make sure I get it in the Facebook. All right. I think that's good. Just make sure. All right, so guys, today we are doing the air and water. So we're starting with air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. There, I think I did it right this time. I hope so. All right, so let's get started right away. This is going to be for the week of January 3rd through January 9th. Oh my goodness, I had to make sure it was unmuted. Yesterday I forgot to unmute. I swear. All right. So with Gemini, January 3rd through the 9th, we did just have that new moon. The new moon came in yesterday. So we're very much in this new moon energy. This is the Capricorn new moon. And I do feel personally, because it is the new moon of the year, the first one in Capricorn, the hard worker, the real goat, the go-getter, you know what I mean? I feel like that's really setting the pace for all of 2022. All right, so let's see how the new moon energy is going to affect Gemini. We're starting with Gemini first, January 3rd through January 9th. Wow, look at this. Okay, so we have the new moon, but we have full moon power. Guys, you can manifest with any moon. I know most people like the full moon. It is the closest, and it is, of course, does make things easier. But this is going to be about like your personal power, Gemini. On the bottom is the fear card. So I feel like it's going to have something to do with having fear to use your own personal power. All right, so I'm going to clarify. I'm going to use the Moonology Oracle. Let's see, Gemini, what about your personal power are you having a problem with? Why is there fear? It's very possible it could be saying, Gemini, that you're releasing the fear. So you could start using your personal power. Many times we all have different special abilities. Many times we don't use them because we're concerned about family, friends, that type of thing. I know that I was scared to start the YouTube channel and let people know that I read tarot. It was a really scary situation, especially like for my family. And to be honest with you guys, I still haven't like posted on my on my, personal Facebook. You know what I mean? Some of my family does know, like my closest soul tribe does know, my sisters, that type of situation. But like, yeah, I haven't reached out to like great aunts and uncles or nothing like that. It's because we're just nervous, especially when it's your own family. So Gemini, I do feel like it's going to have something to do with that. We do have a fiery climax approaches, and it is the full moon in Aries. So really fiery. I do feel like, I don't want to say a tower moment, but I think like something about whatever you're fearing about your personal power is like it's building, and you've probably felt it building, Gemini, for quite some time, and that's going to come to a head. So kind of like what I said, the Capricorn new moon very much forcing us to work hard and go towards our goals and actually take action. So I do feel like something is going to happen. Let's pull some more cards and see where it's headed. So we're going to use the Heal Yourself reading cards next. So we have family and tribe coming out, big confirmation, right? So kind of like the personal story that I was just telling you, we're kind of shy, scared to come out to our family, like scared to tell our family what our personal powers or abilities are. So that is the challenge or obstacle. So big confirmation from Spirit. Thank you very much. Let's look at lesson learned that can help you with the challenge or obstacle. You have how teachable are you? So Gemini, let's look back at the bottom of the deck at that fear card. the fear card very much told me that there's something about your own personal power that you're fearful of. I don't think it's that you have it, whatever your ability is. And like I said, we all have special abilities unique to our own self. I do feel like it's possible that like you put it on the back burner because you're not wanting to show everybody what it is that you do. So how teachable are you? Very much. I do feel like that's lesson learned. You know the situation. And that's why I probably feel like Gemini, you also know that this climax is approaching. All right, let's look at outcome. Look at this. Sexuality comes out. So sexuality does not mean sex all the time, guys. It just means that, like, are you confident in yourself? How do you see yourself? Do you find yourself to be powerful? Do you talk down to yourself and say, I don't have any abilities. I don't know what they are, and stuff like that. You see what I mean? So I definitely feel like whatever is happening this week, we will clarify, Gemini, but it's definitely going to have something to do with your own spiritual beliefs and your own spiritual powers and how you show yourself to your family and your soul tribe. All right, so let's use the Llewellyn Tarot. And let's see, family and tribe. Why is this in your challenge or obstacle? So Gemini, it's coming to an end, whatever it is, because Ten of Swords is a completion of a very painful life cycle or life lesson. I do feel like it's a lesson with the how teachable are you sticking out over here. You also have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, okay, so I know Four of Wands is normally union, but Gemini, and I have like a billion twin flames in here that are Gemini. But I don't have a billion. We only have 700 subscribers. But you know what I mean. All right, hold on. Let me clean up the peoples. All right, so I don't think it's union. I think it's financial security. I think it's saying that whatever your spiritual power, whatever your spiritual ability, whatever your beliefs are, you're manifesting, something like that is going to bring you like a firm foundation or financial security. Gemini, how teachable are you? You have Hanged Man, and that just kind of tells me that you've learned the lesson. You know what your spiritual abilities are, but you don't want to use them, or like I'm talking to someone who like doesn't even want to say it because they're afraid to like speak it into existence, but yet you already know what it is because you use it every day. Nine of Swords, it's causing you a lot of stress, anxiety. You could be staying up at night, like trying to figure out, what do I do? I almost just heard too, like, what if they find out? This is super interesting reading. All right, so Gemini, for sexuality, again, I didn't feel like it had anything to do with like your sexuality. It's more about how you see yourself or how you think other people see you. The Hierophant comes out, so strong Taurus energy. Gemini, I know you're air sign, but it's very much like a grounded. They feel like you are somehow very solid, especially with this Four of Wands. It's like that's what you're going after. So, for example, I love using my family as examples. I have a son who's a Gemini, and his goal is very much his career, right? Like that's how he left school. Getting married and that kind of stuff is like on the back burner, and he's very much like career oriented. So like his goals are, he's working hard for them and he's going for them, and that's kind of like a little bit of a grounding, right? He's not out here like floating around, not knowing what he wants to do. So that kind of get that idea here with you, Gemini. And then you have the Five of Swords. I don't think Five of Swords says that, Gemini, you're fighting with people. Five of Swords can be disagreements, arguments. I think you're fearful that there's going to be disagreements or arguments, but I think the five, it's not even Pentacles, it's Swords. I don't know why I said Five of Pentacles. That's interesting. But Five of Swords is like negative thinking. I feel like you're telling yourself something bad. Because remember, the sexuality card was about how do you see yourself. I feel like other people see you as really grounded, loyal, dedicated, focused, and you're telling yourself like something different, Gemini. All right, let's pull some guidance cards and see what Spirit has to say. All right, so let's look over here with family and tribe. Strength. You have courage. You can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. Let's look at how teachable are you. You have cycles. We are all becoming. Surrender to your changes. Release your fear and trust the powerful process. Remember that fear card on the bottom of the Queen of the Moon deck? Release those fears, definitely, Gemini. And kindness. Live with compassion. Open your heart to all life forms. Be an angel with hands. All right, Gemini. Remember I said the Five of Swords, negative thinking. I don't think Spirit's saying that you're not kind to others. I think it's saying that you need to be kinder to yourself. All right, Gemini. I hope that reading was helpful. I'm going to leave it right there. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very, very good things that does help my channel grow. All right, we're going to clean up and then we're going to go straight to Libra. So Libra had a really strong reading last week. So I'm kind of interested to see, in Libras, if you guys haven't seen that, go back and watch that. So I'm kind of interested to see like what's going to come out for Libra this week. So Gemini's was pretty interesting. It really wasn't too much about like love and relationship, which is what most of my readings are about. This Gemini really focused on their spiritual abilities, spiritual powers. I think there's something happening to like their spiritual beliefs. Like that particular Gemini definitely could have like a strong religious family, and their spiritual beliefs maybe clashes with their family. So super interesting. All right. So while we're in this middle part between Gemini and Libra. Hi, Sandra. Give me a second just to clean up the comments. We have a special person in the YouTube today. So glad that he's able to join us. Have mercy. Apparently doesn't have anything better to do at this time. But I think I'm staying on top of it. So just let me know if you guys see any inappropriate or rude comments. All right. And I don't know. Sometimes I think they're funny. Like that one that says, there's one person that always comes in and goes, can you use the star cards? Something about wanting to see Uranus. And I just think that's hilarious every time they do it. But some people, you know, they get offended, they get mad. So I try to keep them as cleaned up as possible. Actually, I'm going to use those. Yeah, I decided to use the Queen of the Moon for energy of the week. I did my own reading before we started, and it just came out perfect. So I thought we would just stick to that. All right, so cleaning up from Gemini, guys, I will put timestamps in, of course, as soon as we're done with the live stream. Give me just 1 second. I don't want to get started with the Libra and then, yeah. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it taken care of. I try to give people like a time out, you know what I mean? Like when they just say something that somebody might get offended. But sometimes I just have to go in and just block them. All right, which stinks. So, okay, so let's get started with Libra for January 3rd through January 9th. Again, we are very much feeling that new moon and Capricorn energy. I feel like it's very much the start of the year. So it's kind of telling us like how everything is going to go, that full moon power flipping back out. I know that the new moon in Capricorn is very much about taking action and getting to work. So I feel like it's setting the tone for 2022, where last year I was saying that we really dealt with our emotions. We went within. I feel like Spirit's definitely like pushing us to get out and get moving. So let's see what's happening with Libra for the week of January 3rd through January 9th. Ooh, look at this, Libra. Okay, so last week, I want to say it was last week, I had this really strong Libra energy that came in. We did the reading for, of course, you know, collective. If you guys haven't seen that, if I'm talking to a Libra, please go back and watch that video because that was one of the strongest readings I've gotten for Libra. So super excited to do Libra again this week. And the first card to come out for your energy of the week is the Sovereignty card. It's the Queen of the Moon. Guys, my shelf's gone, so I can't point up here and show you anymore. But sovereignty, very much about your sovereignty. It's like you have this knowing. I feel like Libra is probably, I could be talking to someone that was like doing for someone else, or I feel like multiple people. This could be like a family. And you finally realized, hey, I'm about to run out of juice. And if I don't start pouring in my own cup, I'm not going to be able to keep continuing to do this. Definitely picking that up strongly for a Libra out there. On the bottom, look, what do they say? Balance. Definitely needing to balance it out. Boy, Spirit has got my back today. Super awesome. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's do Moonology Oracle. And let's see if we can clarify for Libra. What about the knowing? What is about the knowing? Oh, Sandra says she is Libra Moon. Nice. So Libra is very balanced, right? They're the scales in the tarot. Ooh, let's see. Take both of them. All right, so Libra, we have confidence is your key to success. It's the new moon in Leo, and then we have faith in your dreams. So not giving up on something and staying confident. This sovereignty card is all about confidence because when you have that knowing, Libra, you don't question yourself anymore, right? You stop that self-doubt. And you really start moving forward in whatever it is that you know. And I feel like that's really kind of collective energy for, like I was saying, 2022 as we're moving forward with this new moon really kind of starting the pace. All right, let's use the Heal Yourself reading cards and let's see what challenge or obstacle Libra may be facing with the situation. Ooh, hole in the soul comes out strongly. It almost like it punched me in the chest. Definitely longing, missing something or someone. This card always gets me. This could actually, okay, this is going to be really specific, but it just came to me, so I'm going to spit it out. This could actually be someone who's lost a loved one. A loved one has passed away. Wow, it's so weird how they're so specific today. But like someone's passed away or someone's gone on somewhere. They're no longer here. See that skeleton? She's solid. He's not. And this is a knowing. So it's almost like someone has confidence or a knowing. Okay, Libra, I'm going to share a really personal situation really quickly. I had a very close friend of my soul tribe pass away. It's been over a year now. And I watched this video on TikTok today. I was there when he was passing away. It was a very difficult situation. I had just gathered my soul tribe. I had just learned about all of this spirituality. I was not a spiritual person. And when you're watching someone pass, I mean, it'll make you spiritual real quick. Okay. So what happened today, Libra, was I was watching a TikTok video about this man who videotaped his dad's passing breath. And you could see the orbs like in the room. And you could see at the last minute when he takes his last breath, like this big orb of light, like leave the body. Could he have faked the TikTok video? Sure. But the TikTok video is not the point. The point is that that man learned something about passing away. Like, I bet you he is not sitting there crying over his loss because, and I'm not saying don't cry. I don't mean to say that harshly. We grieve, but it's selfish because really they're in a better place. We grieve because it's our pain we feel, right? So Libra, I feel like someone's passed, someone's moved on, someone's not there, but you have some sort of knowing that they're still with you, they're still helping you, and they could definitely be helping you like chase your dreams, especially 2022. As I said, Capricorn new moon, very much setting the pace, which is all about action and hard work. Unleash your creativity. This is interesting. This is coming out as lesson learned that can help you with the challenge or obstacle. Unleash your creativity is all about your purpose, Libra. Your creativeness is your special ability. I wish I had gotten this card or seen this card. Oh, there goes my Kentucky. I said gotten. Okay, anyway. So I wish I had seen this card when we were doing Gemini, because it was about, you know, their dreams, their focus, their what lessons that they're learning, but their purpose. And I was talking about like their power. Your spiritual, everybody has spiritual powers, right? Everybody, we all have spiritual abilities, but your creativity and how you use that creativity, that's your spiritual power. That's your spiritual abilities. So, for example, I read tarot. And I'm very creative in this situation, right? So that's my spiritual ability. Like, let's say, for example, um, I don't know, something that I wouldn't be good at. I'm not sure. I've never been very good at like painting or drawing. So I could be all the creativeness I want there, but it might not be as good as something like this. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So where you put your creativity, that's really going to be like where your spiritual abilities are, and that's really going to be like where you follow your purpose. So this particular Libra, it could have something to do with like mediumship. We have sadness coming out. So I don't feel like the outcome for the week is sadness, Libra. I don't feel like you're going to end up sadness. I feel like you've been dealing with the sadness because of the longing of this person. I mean, I felt it as soon as I seen the hole in the soul card. So let's clarify and see why all these cards are out here. Wow, Sandra, I'm so glad. That's so interesting. So Sandra says she's having a hard time losing her dad. The whole family is, which of course, anytime you lose a parent, I'm glad it's comforting. Super interesting. They're coming out really weird today. I'm not sure what's going on, but hey, I'm rolling with it. I learned a few months back that it's not me. I'm just present. I use my creativity. Spirit does all the rest. All right, hole in the soul. Let's look at hole in the soul. Definitely longing, missing. Look at that, the universe coming out. I think it's like someone trying to get you a message, right? The universe is trying to tell you something. Nine of Swords, that came out for Gemini also. It's very possible. I don't think that it's like the message is causing anxiety. It's very possible that the missing is causing like late nights, you're worried, something like that. But it's also very possible that you're just thinking about this person at night while you're trying to sleep. Universe messages, they could be giving you messages in your dreams, of course. Unleash your creativity. Wow, Knight of Swords. Cut yourself away from anything that you feel bound to. And that you should never feel bound to anything. You should be everywhere you are willingly. So this card, the Knight of Swords, I always say it's like my breakup card. But again, I'm not feeling like this is like a love relationship. Again, I don't know what's happening today because most of my readings are about love, you or your person. So super interesting to see all this different spiritual stuff come out. But I do feel like someone feels like they're bound to something and they need to cut themselves free from that situation. We have the Fool. Exactly. You need to take the leap of faith. The Fool is very much just that. It's time to start the new part of the journey. It's time to get moving. He's got like his knapsack, his little dog, and he's on the horse. That's all he's got. He's like, this is all I need. I'm ready to go. Five of Cups, the sadness. Okay, so Five of Cups is a big confirmation of sadness because it is a big confirmation of loss. This is a card that says grieving. I always say when I get the Five of Cups, if you guys watch the channel regularly, you know that I always say I always feel this card. It's almost just like this card. As soon as I turn the Five of Cups over, it's an instant grieving. It's a deep grieving. It's not like, oh, I just broke up with somebody. It's like, no, this person is gone. And gone can mean a lot of different things. But I do always get like a loss, like grieving. I always see this person like stuck in their grieving and they can't move forward. It always talks about how they're looking at the spilt cups. They don't see the two cups behind them, but they also don't see that bridge. It's taking them to their abundant future. So it's like the person is stuck in a grieving period. Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a victory. It's about being noticed. I feel like whoever's giving you this message, Libra, definitely could be spirit, but definitely could be a passed on loved one. It's like a knowing, okay? Six of Wands is saying like, you need to get out of this energy, this Five of Cups energy. You need to get noticed. You need to start, what does it say? Have faith in your dreams. This is about achievements, victories. You're winning something, right? I definitely feel like someone is having a hard time moving forward, and their message could definitely be coming from their passed on loved one. Spirit did send out the first card, like, hey, listen, we're trying to talk to you. So that's sticking out to me strongly. All right, let's pull some guidance cards for Libra. Let's see what guidance Spirit has for Libra in this situation. Wow. Manifestation. There's those dreams again. Guys, check out my dream journals. Check out my dream journals. Check out my dream journals. I should probably make a video on just the reviews I've gotten on that guided dream journal. You guys are loving it. And I love that you guys are using it. And I love that it's working. So keep sending me all those good messages. I definitely appreciate it. And you guys are never bothering me. I got one message the other night. I know it was late, but they were like, I'm sorry if I'm bothering you. I just wanted to let you know I got the dream journal. And she starts to tell me the story. And I'm like, you know, I was asleep. It's okay. I was actually asleep at that time. If I'm awake, I will check the messages and I will reply. If I'm asleep, I'll check it when I get up and I'll reply. But I promise you, it does not bother me at all. I love hearing that it's working and it's helping. All right, so manifestation. Your dreams have untold energy, Libra. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. Again, a knowing. You have love. Listen to your heart. Embrace what makes you happy. There are 1,000,000 reasons to love. You have adversity. See the gifts and challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned from the storms. Okay, super interesting because I kind of asked Spirit, like, why is Libra coming out with this sadness? And then this card comes out to land on top of it. And I see the loss, the grieving, and then I see like this massive victory and this massive achievement with the Six of Wands. So I'm like, Spirit, explain to me what this is. The adversity card comes out and it tells me that it's very possible, Libra, that maybe like you didn't believe in certain things until you went through this personal experience. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, all those very, very good things. And then I'm just going to clean up and we will jump to Aquarius. And I am coming back, guys. I do plan on doing the water signs. I've set it for 5 o'clock, I believe. Might have set it for 6. I think I set it for 5 our time, my time, Central Time. But I did already post it. So regardless, 5 or 6, it's posted. It's on there. And I did do that because we do have a lot more. We have a lot of new Scorpios that have joined the channel. So thank you guys. But we have a lot of people watching the water signs. I don't think it's necessarily like this mass flux in water signs. I think it's more about our emotions. I feel like last year, like I've been saying, we've got all this time to kind of go within, experience our spiritual awakenings, experience our emotions, understand our emotions, begin to work with them instead of against them. And it's like this year, it's very much about an action. Our time of sitting and like Spirit rubbing our back is a little over. And it's time to like actually take action and get moving and show that you learned all this. There was a reason. There's a purpose. It's your purpose. All right. So last we have Aquarius. And again, guys, I will get timestamps in. Look at Sandra. She knows. I love it when people know. Now, do you study your, I know you guys can't, everybody can't see. So I'm just going to. So Sandra says, I'm an Aquarius rising. So Sandra, do you have your birth chart and do you study your birth chart? Lots of people have their birth chart, but they don't know what to do with it. All right, so we're going to do Aquarius for January 3rd through January 9th of 2021. And we have been talking about that new moon, Capricorn new moon, setting the pace for 2022. Time to get to work. And it's not just like get to work and, oh, we're going to lollygall around. No, no, it's very much like get to work and you're going to bust butt day and night. Very much chasing dreams, very much like following your purpose, but very much about like working really hard, physically taking action towards your goals. And I feel like that's definitely what 2022 is going to be like, but that is what the new moon in Capricorn is. So let's see, Aquarius, how is the new moon energy going to affect you this week? Wow, we have creation coming out. The beaver moon, it's number 39. Excuse me. Somebody definitely creating, definitely manifesting. I'm seeing the papers. Okay, so here's what I'm getting. If someone's had this idea in their head for, wow, this is so weird today. All right, Aquarius, someone's had the idea in their head to make something. If you look really closely, you probably can't see because it's dark. There is like this line graph in the back where the stars are, like a chart. So I feel like you've been thinking about making something, an idea. Here's just an example. Somebody wants a new fence around their yard and they're like watching videos on how to make the fence, how to set poles, you know, something like that. And then now I feel like it's very much, see how it went from in your head to on paper, and now we're actually going to do whatever it is. Sandra says she has her chart, but she's just now beginning to research. Awesome. Sandra, I do recommend the Numinous. I don't know if you've seen me use those cards. The Numinous Astro deck comes with this beautiful book that really helped me learn how to read birth charts. Look at that attraction on the bottom. Or, I mean, it wasn't on the bottom. It just flipped out. All right, so let's clarify. Let's see what it is going on with this thought that Aquarius has had in their head. Putting it on paper. What is the action? We have conclusions are within reach. It's the full moon eclipse. So again, I feel like Spirit is just confirming what I said. You had the thought, you're putting it on paper, and now it's going to be like a reality. So let's see, Aquarius. Let's use the Heal Yourself reading cards. And let's see what challenge or obstacle you may be having with the situation. Okay, so the wild card comes out. So people could be telling you that your idea is crazy or it's bad or you're, you know, like the boat's going to sink. Don't do it. You know, something like that. Here's the thing about this wild card in the Heal Yourself reading deck. When you look up the definition, like what this card means, it very much talks about how this person is suppressing their creative energy. And if whatever it is that's in you that's making you create or be passionate or driven towards something, that's from Spirit. So like it's telling you don't suppress that energy. So I do feel like challenge or obstacle is you're wanting to do something that most people are probably telling you you can't do or not to do, or it's a crazy idea or something like that. My ears just started ringing really loudly. And I feel like Spirit is just saying, like, don't suppress your energy. If you were given this gift, you were given it for a reason. Sadness card coming back out, a little bit different than Libra. This is lesson learned. I feel like the sadness card, I do feel like you are in the sadness right now. And the reason I'm going to say that is because I feel like it's very possible. Look at this. I just felt I needed to pull the last card, and it says your commitment is being tested. Okay, so I feel like you're sadness because you aren't doing this. It's just a thought. It's like you've had this thought for a long time. It's probably going to have something to do with your dreams, your purpose, something you want to chase after, something that might seem crazy to other people, and you haven't been doing it. And because you haven't been doing it, you're sad, and it could even be causing like depression. So let me tell you something, Aquarius, that I recently learned while I was going through all my doctor visits. I was not only was I listening to doctors, but of course I was reading different spiritual healing books, and I was learning about like more, I don't know what the word to say, like more at home treatments than like, you know, going to a doctor and getting under all the machines, which I did too. I'm just saying I did both. But I was reading in one of the books, and I can't remember which one it was, but I remember reading that when your spirituality, when there's something, I don't want to say dirty, like when it needs cleansing or when it needs strength or like when you need to have faith or something like that, like something's happening in the spiritual side, it could definitely make you sick physically. So guys, people that are, okay, so twins, if you're on a twin journey, you probably experience this more often than others. I know that sounds crazy. It's taken me all this year. I want you guys to know, just studying all the readings in the Etsy shop, all the Facebook readings, all these videos I've made, just studying all the different things. I've really learned that if you're on the twin journey and there is blockages, or there are, I don't even like using the word blockages. I don't even know why I said that. But anyway, if there's something that you haven't learned, like a lesson you haven't gotten through, a tower that hasn't moved, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, then you can actually physically become sick. And I just thought, how weird is that? Because for me personally, in my own journey, I'm getting so personal today for somebody who doesn't like to talk about her things. Pretty funny. But anyway, so in my own personal twin journey, there are some new recent hiccups, and there's new lessons that we're learning. And I did become like physically sick. But how weird is that, right? And I want to say that when that happened, I did get up and take the actions. Like I did go to the doctor, but I also got more in touch with spirit, and I knew that it was more of like, because I had read in the book, that it's very possible it had something to do with my spiritual journey. And so as soon as I started putting the effort and the energy back into my twin journey, suddenly, miraculously, things happen. For some of you that know my personal story, I had a appointment at 8 in the morning, and then by 1 I was being called to emergency surgery, and by 7 what they saw at 8 was completely gone. So I just want to say, I'm not just like talking and spitting these words out, like I'm actually experiencing it and living it. All right, Aquarius, what is the outcome? Self-sabotage. My least favorite card in this deck. But it's very possible that you're clearing up this issue. Let's not jump the gun, and let's pull the Llewellyn Tarot and clarify. Hi, Miss L. You did. Yeah. Guys, when I first started this, I really was going to do like the 12 zodiac signs. It took me probably a month to use the word twin flame. Yeah, I had no intentions on telling y'all nothing. But that's how it works, right? That's definitely 2021 definitely had us dealing with being our authentic self, dealing with codependency. We had some strong lessons in 2021 for sure. All right, so the wild card. I will say this though, now that I've heard all of your guys' stories, and they're so similar to my stories, so now I'm not so scared to tell my story. You know what I mean? Remember when you thought you were the only one, and no, this didn't ever happen to anybody else, and yeah, so now it's a lot different. All right, Llewellyn Tarot for Aquarius. What are you trying to suppress over here? Something you're trying to create, something you're trying to manifest. I feel like the wild card coming out is like people are telling you it's crazy, don't do it. So let's see what comes out. We have the Ace of Pentacles. It is going to be something new, like a new start, a new journey. We have the Two of Pentacles. So, okay, I know it's low resources, but remember when I said people were telling you, don't do it, your boat's going to sink, because I always see this boat like super rocky. I always see that with the Two of Pentacles too. Like it's rocky, like it's scary. People don't want you to do it. They could be definitely telling you like it's bad, something like that. This could actually just be you telling yourself this, because that self-sabotage card. And I'm going to tell you why, Aquarius, because the self-sabotage card, I always get like, it's like the, the angels on the cartoons, like back in the day. I'm old, guys, so I'm just saying, like back in the day, there was these cartoons, and it would be like the little one angel on the good angel on the one shoulder, and the bad angel on the other shoulder, and like the good angel's telling you to do good things, and the bad angel was telling you to do, fun things. You know what I'm saying? I definitely get this with this card all the time. So that Two of Pentacles, that boat rocking, I kind of get that, like the back and forth. Let's look at the sadness card. This is lesson learned, but Aquarius, I do feel like you're still in the sadness, and you probably will be until you start to actually bring this into like 3D reality. Up here, it's in your third eye. It's like in the 5D. Down here, you've wrote it down on paper. You've made a plan. You have a goal. You have a strategy, but you're not actually working towards it. And I think that's why the sadness card is here. We have the Magician. Exactly. You're not manifesting it. You're not bringing it down. What is it? The as above, so below. Definitely getting that. Page of Pentacles. Again, Page is always fearful. And this is like fear of a new start. I kind of got that with the Ace of Pentacles. This could be like the opportunity here. And this is the fear here. Self-sabotage. We have Page of Cups. Oh, wow. This is about an apology. Okay, but does it say that you need to apologize to someone else? I don't know, Aquarius. We're going to pull another card. But most of the time when I see the Page of Cups, well, one, the Page of Cups, because it's a page, it's fearful. Love, your emotions, cups. People always talk about the fish in the cup, like it's wishy-washy kind of situation. Again, it's because they're young, immature, not at their fullest potential. But today, and I'd heard it a couple other times before. I just don't normally use it. Today I heard like apologize. And it's very possible that you need to apologize to someone. But with the self-sabotage here, Aquarius, you're gonna know. Did you self-sabotage yourself with someone else? I only see one person in all of these cards. So I think it's you. You self-sabotage your opportunity. You may need to forgive and ask for forgiveness yourself. Like apologize to yourself. We're always so quick to say I'm sorry to other people. But we are so, I learned this right after my divorce. We are so, it takes us forever to apologize to ourselves, which is weird to me. You would think we'd start there first, but that's where the whole self-love, self-care comes in. All right, King of Wands is coming out for that self-sabotage. Okay, so that could be the person that you're self-sabotaging yourself with, or that you're allowing some sort of sabotage. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. King of Wands is someone who's really passionate, really driven. And then sometimes I do get like that cocky vibe, like this person's never wrong type of thing. That could be who you need to ask for forgiveness from. Could be who needs to apologize to you, Aquarius. Almost L. I'm gonna have to go back through there and read that. All right, finishing up Aquarius. Guidance for Aquarius. We're going to do magical times. Guys, I did get a little bit of a pickup in my Amazon affiliate. So thank you, thank you, thank you for all of you guys who purchased your cards using my link. Definitely helps my channel. It's super awesome. I was almost scared I was going to lose the affiliates because everybody said I did it too early and that I should have waited till I had over 1,000 subscribers. But you guys are really doing the things. You're really in there. You're getting your cards from there. Again, it doesn't change prices, guys. I know a lot of you think that you're paying more this way, but it's not true. We just get paid from Amazon. It's their marketing. Like they're paying us to advertise their things. So super awesome. Those of you that made purchases last week, I just wanted you to know that I seen it, and thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so magical times, and I was going to say all the cards we used in today's reading do have my Amazon affiliate link in the description box of my YouTube videos. So if you guys are watching on Facebook, you're not going to be able to see them, but the link is on all the YouTube videos. You click the button of the cards you want, and it takes you straight to Amazon. All right. What does Spirit have to say for Aquarius for this situation? Look at the manifestation coming out again. I definitely sense that with the creation. Your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. We have happiness coming out. Immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. How interesting that the happiness card comes out on top of the sadness card, guys. All right, humor is coming out. And I made a joke about this being a cartoon, but self-sabotage is a real thing that we all very much deal with, especially me. So I just want to say I'm not making light of that situation at all, but it says laugh at yourself, lighten your heart, and let nothing steal your happiness. So really good advice for Aquarius right there. Whenever I do see the humor card, I feel like it's possible that we're making something too heavy. You see what I mean? Like something where maybe we're offended too easily or something like that. You see what I mean? So just kind of try to make light of it. It's not as bad as you think. All right, Aquarius, that's going to be it. I hope that was helpful. Please let me know in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe. Yes, all the very, very good things. All right, guys. Now you have to forgive me because Miss Al is talking about something super cool. So I got to go catch up on the comments. Oh, I'm so lost. By the way, the female twin flame coach met her twin 1 year after her stuff was going down. I believe next year you will be with yours. She mentioned incidents that happened to me and you. Miss Al, absolutely. If you're talking to me, share. But I will say this, and I just want it to be, I don't want there to be any confusion. I know that many of the divine feminines that watch my channel, your goal is very much 3D union. But you should probably know that is not my goal. I've already learned that it's, we've have many, many lifetimes. And I've already learned that our purpose is greater than 3D union. And that's what made it easy for me to be able, I just seen that Queen of the Moon sovereignty card again. That's what's been kind of giving me, that's how I was able to move forward, guys. That's really what done it. So I'm very happy in the choices that I've made in this last year. I don't see myself changing my mind. Of course, we don't know the future. I know I say we're psychic, but we're just learning our lessons and living our life. I look forward to finishing this lifetime out with my soulmate, and I look forward to working with my twin in this lifetime as much as we can. All right, I gotta burn one of my little. Junior's mom got me this. I keep saying mama, and people are laughing at me like, you said mama on YouTube. But Junior's mom, we say mama down here, so I'm just saying. But his mom got me this for Christmas, and I just love it. She also got me this necklace. I don't know if you guys can see it. I wore it to one of the lives, but yeah, I just love this little waterfall instant thing. It just makes a little waterfall as it's going down. I could watch it for hours. All right, Sandra, absolutely. All right, so let's keep going with the Queen of the Moon. I'm really drawn to them today. Miss L, you should have been here earlier. I mean, I was pulling all kinds of weirdness. None of the, I feel like Aquarius is more about a relationship, but it's not an actual love relationship. It's like a friend or a family friend or something like that. But it seemed like all three, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, really were not about like love relationships. I mean, Sandra was here. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I felt like it was more about like your spiritual purpose, spiritual abilities, spiritual powers. So super different for me, but it came super easy. Hi, G. All right, Sandra, let's do a quickie and see what Spirit wants to say. Guys, don't forget, I will be back at 5 to do the water signs. I know we're getting more traction on those water signs. That's why I moved it so that we could do it towards the end of the day when it's a lot easier for people to come in. Thank you guys for joining me right now. But of course, don't forget those water signs at 5 o'clock. I actually was thinking about doing a love reading for someone in my tribe. I might shoot and do that tonight too. We just never know. Never know. I took the morning off, guys. So now I'm like work, work, work. But yeah, I have been, you guys are going to find this funny. I have been scheduling my breaks. I know, right? But if I don't, then I won't do it. I'll just work from the time I get up till the time I stop. And it's like the Etsy store right now, I'm completely caught up. Guys, all caught up in the Etsy store. So if you guys are looking for a specific type of reading, make sure to check the Etsy store out. But yeah, completely caught up, thank goodness. And it was my first day caught up, so I totally like took the morning off. I watched some Mr. Ballin. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Mr. Ballin, but he's like my new favorite, and he tells like mystery stories. Do you guys, this is something that's like really common for me and my soul tribe. Do you guys listen to a lot of crime stories? Or like, do you watch a lot of crime mysteries or read crime mysteries? Let me know, because that's something that I do a lot. And people get onto me about it really badly. They're like, Rosa, you shouldn't watch that. Shouldn't look. It's not. I just enjoy. I can fall asleep watching the ID channel. I mean, seriously, it's like a story. It's like someone's telling you a good night story. It's just a little creepy. Yes, Sandra says ID channel is the bomb. Oh, Miss L, she's always cooking. Yes, so I feel like a lot of us probably do. You know what I mean? It's going to be one of those collective things. But I just thought that was so interesting because, I don't know. I try to listen to like good music. I don't try to listen to like anything that's like really mean or bad. I try to listen to like uplifting, motivational things. Yeah, and it's weird to me that I've shuffled these cards forever. It's weird to me that we like the crime mysteries. Wow, what is that about? Sandra, the Hot Moon Extremes comes out. It's number 34, which is a 7. I just want to say, guys, I've seen 7s all day. I posted it in the community tab. I don't know if you guys seen that or not. Nobody ever sees my community tab. Everybody tells me I never see that. I don't know how to make it like, come to your phone. But anyway, I posted in there that all day today I've been seeing 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. It started with watching a twin flame video on YouTube. Magnetize yourself, guys. If you haven't checked her out, she doesn't do tarot readings per se like on video. She has, it's almost like a podcast, you know what I'm trying to say, where she speaks to you, but it is on YouTube. I just love her. She's always so in tune with what's going on collectively, especially like even with the astrology. So yeah, super, super. She channels everything. She does read some tarot, but for the most part, it's channeling. But anyway, I was watching her, and the video was at like, so I liked it, and it made it 777, and it had 77. 100 views or 1,000 views or whatever it was. She's a big channel. But yeah, like all the 7s everywhere. So I noticed those first, and then I continued to notice them like all morning on my phone, or, I was looking at Facebook at one point, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, everywhere. So the 7 definitely sticking out to me, but Hot Moon Extremes. Sandra, this is about like not letting your emotions control your actions. It could say that you feel very passionate towards something. Now, it does show this amazing man's back on here, and of course, sweat is dripping down. I do see like the bed in the back, but I don't feel like this is going to be about like that type of situation. I think you are really emotional about something, and it's possible that Spirit's saying like, don't let your emotions control your actions. The creation card coming back out. Creation is like telling me that you need to focus. And this is kind of like what happened with Aquarius earlier. Didn't you say you were Aquarius rising? Pretty sure you did. So creation came out earlier, and I'm getting the same thing. Like you have this thought in your head, and you might have even wrote it down in a journal, but you put it on paper, but you're not actually like physically doing it. And then the release card comes out. The release card tells me that you need to let go of something negative that's surrounding you, so that you can make room for this white light. And then the peace card comes out, and I'm going to take it because the peace card is about having healthy boundaries, and how healthy boundaries bring you peace of mind. Let's use the Witch's Tarot. So after this one, guys, I've seen the Queen of Wands. I made some new messages from your person, and I'd really like to try them out. If you guys are interested in those, let me know. Do you guys see it? You probably can't see it on the camera. I love watching that thing. But look, I have it crooked, so it's not. There it goes. All right, so Hot Moon Extremes. What actions? What's trying to control your actions? What is it you're feeling emotional about? Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, abandonment, rejection, being left out in the cold, having to pull yourself in from the cold. Eight of Cups, walking away. So Eight of Cups, I'm going to stop saying walking away because it drives me crazy. Eight of Cups is you're on the right path. Do you have to maybe go a different route? Absolutely. But this is your path. Okay. It just says that you're on the path. Creation is coming out. Knight of Wands. There is something that you're needing to like bring into existence. It's going to have something to do with bringing a message to someone about some sort of action that they need to take. These cards are just trying to jump. The Three of Swords. I feel like the person or whoever the message or the action that needs to take, it's going to have something to do with healing. You know, there's clearly some sort of broken heart. I heard recovery. Release. We have Ace of Cups. I feel like whatever is blocking you, because when I've seen this card, Sandra, I feel like there's like negative, something darker, and it's like it's trying to hold you down and it's trying to like fill you up so you can't have room for this white light. I feel like it's definitely saying that you need to release that and have some sort of like cleansing new start. It can definitely be about a relationship, but I'm still not really picking that up. Nine of Wands is about not giving up. Nine of Wands says step out and look at the bigger picture. And then the peace of mind, look at that. Three of Cups, your soul tribe. I always get, go find your soul tribe. When I was reading tarot to myself, before I told all you guys that I read tarot, I would get this Three of Cups card a lot. And I know the Three of Cups is very much like third party situations, can sometimes be considered for that. But it never really was for me. It was more about like go gather with my soul tribe and go celebrate with like my soul sisters. And the Star, a strong Aquarius energy, bright hope. This is that cleansing I felt over here with the Three of Swords. Some sort of cleansing, purification, renewal, hope. All right, so let's do guidance. I'm going to do angel answers. Wow, look at that. We have ask your angels. I feel like you do. This could just actually be a confirmation. I don't think it's telling you to ask your angels. I feel like you definitely talk to spirit about this situation. We have opportunity coming out, so you could definitely have a new opportunity. And oh my gosh, look at this. The let go card coming right out on top of release. I mean, yeah. And abundance coming out, and that's going to be with that Three of Cups and the Star. And I feel like it's just saying make this healthy boundary. You're going to find yourself abundant with this purification in your soul tribe, soul family. So Sandra, because I know your story, I feel like I know exactly what those mean, but I'm going to leave that up to you. But yeah, it definitely makes me feel for you. Like I know that's hard. I know it's difficult. All right. I hope that was helpful, though. Perfect. I like the ending, too. Hi, Amanda. Awesome. Okay, so are any of you guys interested in messages from your person? Because that's definitely like the idea I had for the free readings today. And then for some reason, when we got started, I forgot all about it. And then Spirit told me to get the Witch's Tarot, and I seen the cards. Awesome, Sandra. I'm glad it resonates. Thank you. Look at all the Facebook. We have so much Facebook in here. There's hardly any YouTube. Okay. All right. So when I say messages from your person, I mean, I made these like people on a twin journey, but I want to see, let's see, Amanda, if this works for your case also. Okay, I just kind of want to see. So let's pull them out and see what happens. And this is going to be for Amanda in Facebook. So I know, guys, you can't see her comment. So there, I've put it up. All right, so let's see how this works. Wow, look at that. I will reach out to you soon. So Amanda, you're gonna have to tell me, does that sound like it might resonate? There's another one on the bottom that says, why can't I stop thinking about you? I feel your energy. Look at this one. This is coming out super strong. Says that everything is gonna be okay. I'm taking all of them. All of them. All right. Oh no, my alarm's going off. All right, guys, give me just a second. I got to stop the alarm. Otherwise, it's just going to keep doing that. All right, still there? Everybody's still there? All right, perfect. I need to send a really quick message just to make sure that Amelia gets picked up off the... But I knew I was going to go over today. I just had a feeling. Okay. All right, so back to Amanda. She says, love this. Okay, I will reach out to you soon. Of course, that's going to be the strong one because that's what came out first. This one's sticking out to me too, so I took it. It says, I know you're upset with me. I'm sorry. It's weird I pulled out all yellow. I made all different colors. And then you're teaching me so much. Thank you. I also got everything's going to be okay, which is my personal favorite. That's what my twin says all the time. Towers can be coming down and crumbling. And he's like, everything's going to be okay. All right. So here's my idea with these. Messages from your person. Could be something that they want to say to you. Like, I will reach out to you soon, but they can't tell you for some reason. Could also be like messages from the higher self. So I want to make sure to say that. All right, so now what I want to do is, for Amanda, I'm going to pull the Light Seers Tarot out. And let's pull a tarot for each one. I will reach out to you soon. Ooh, look at that. 8 of Wands. Sudden changes. Quick news. Let's look at, I know you're upset with me. I'm sorry. Wow, the World. Okay, so I know the World is about new opportunities, but here's something I actually just learned today, this morning, guys. I was watching tarot. World. See how she's in this circle? She's protected. He talks about the different elements that are outside the circle on the World card. Any World card, doesn't matter which tarot deck you use. And it's saying that these things no longer serve her. So she has like removed them from her circle. So that's interesting. You are teaching me so much. Thank you. Ooh, the Tower. Big Tower card. Ooh, have mercy. Okay, so this can mean two things. This could be shocking to you because you could be thinking, I'm not teaching him anything. He's not listening. But it could also be saying that your person has realized recently that you were teaching him the entire time. Everything's going to be okay. Look at that. The Hermit. Go within. Pray. All right. On the bottom, strong Scorpio energy. And on the top, King of Swords, the Cutter Outer. Very possible that there's no communication. All right, let's pull a guidance card for Amanda. Prosperity. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. There it is. Love. Listen to your heart. Embrace what makes you happy. There are 1 million reasons to love. All right, Amanda, I hope that was helpful. Wow. I mean, it says yes. Everything's always going to be okay, he would say. That's awesome. Super, super, super awesome. I'm sorry, guys. Having to clean up a little. Give me just a second. Awesome, Amanda. I'm so glad. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I did. I did. Okay, so guys, I purchased a few different decks where they were like twin flame messages. I spent $55 on one deck in particular. I'm not saying that they didn't work. But I felt very, very drawn when I was doing a particular person in the Etsy shop. I felt really drawn to do cards for her, like different than the cards that I had in the deck. I ended up giving that deck. I gifted it because I just didn't feel like the messages were authentic or true. And I'm not even going to mention what deck it was because it doesn't matter. I just feel like it was more that deck made me feel like someone thought that twin flames and soulmates were the same thing. And they're clearly, clearly not. So I couldn't use that deck. So I decided to make my own. And then yesterday, I was doing another reading in the Etsy shop, and I just kind of channeled a message. And then I was like, man, I really need to have that in the messages from your person because that's something that is said often. And yeah, I just made them. It's G's birthday? No way. Where does it say that? G, happy birthday. Look at this. Instead of the feeling and thoughts, can I get the messages from my twin? Absolutely. That is so awesome. Happy birthday. Everyone tell G happy birthday. I have to go look. Is G on Facebook? Yes. No, YouTube. So I know you guys can't see like everybody's thing. I'm not sure. People have been asking me about making twin flame journey cards. I've definitely been looking into it. But guys, my first year, I plan this week when I'm off. I never really am off, but you know how a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Junior is off. And I try to do a little less in my YouTube and Etsy shop on those days because he's home. I have been researching and looking, but this week I plan on going in there because I made a merch store. Do you guys remember I made the merch store? Where's my coffee cup? I don't have my coffee cup. It must be in the sink. But I made a coffee cups, masks, little bags that say Purple Luna Rose Tarot. I made that tie-dye shirt that I really like. But the tie-dye shirt is really the only one I like. My sister bought the blue sweater, which I thought was the material that they use in the company that I use to make my merch is amazing, amazing material. Good quality stuff. This isn't like Junko, crappy things. It was everything's made very, very well. I was really, really surprised by that. But what's not so great are my designs. So this week I plan on going in there and really working on my designs. I've learned how to like make my own designs, how to take backgrounds out, that type of thing. So I'm going to go in there and try to straighten up the merch store this week. And then I told Junior, I want to start a Patreon. Do you guys know what Patreon is? Have you heard of that yet? Has anybody heard of Patreon? It's very much like where you pay a small membership fee every month, and then I make specific videos just for that membership, just for that group, and we do lives like just for that group. I'm kind of interested in doing that just because I want to kind of start to put us in a little bit of a tighter one-on-one group instead of like just being out here in the open where we have to go in and delete, the trolls and the mean messages and, that kind of stuff. So definitely thinking about doing that. And that's what I plan on working on next. And then Then after that is when we are talking about looking at cards. I do very much have a business plan. I do very much try to plan everything out. Last year, I felt really, there was so much stuff I had to do to start my business, that I just felt really rushed through everything. And the merch store is one of the things that I haven't been able to go back, and really, like make the designs more personal. All right, G, let's see messages from your twin flame. The intense energy in our connection scares me sometimes. That's the first one to come out. Why did this happen to us? Second one to come out. And I am trying to send you messages in your dreams. On the bottom, I have, I'm afraid to tell you something interesting. All right, so let's clarify. Wow, this one came out too. Did you guys see that? You guys probably seen it and I didn't. It came out on the bottom. I didn't even see it till I looked back down. It says, you taught me that I have a purpose. I love this one. All right. So now, strong Scorpio on the bottom still. I just seen that Seven of Cups. In this particular deck, the Light Seers Tarot, it's very much like somebody's saying when pigs fly. I see the Two of Cups. All right, let's start flipping them over. So the intense energy in our connection scares me sometimes. Look at that. The Hermit. So strong Virgo energy, but this is the spirituality of it. And I think that's what this means by the intense energy in our connection scares me sometimes. It's the spirituality of it. It's the having to go within and heal the things from within. Why did this happen to us? Wow, Four of Swords. To heal, to rest, to renew, it's like you had to go through some sort of like hurtful, painful, because the Three of Swords is the card before this, right? The heart with the three swords stabbed into it, which again is about healing of a broken heart. I always notice the rain like washing the pain away. This is like after that. So after you've cried, you sleep, right? It's definitely about like healing. The Judgment card, look at this. I'm trying to send you messages in your dreams, and it's got something to do with your purpose. Gee, do you write your dreams down? I'm afraid to tell you something, and look at this, what comes out. The Magician. Your person's manifested something. They've created something, and for some reason afraid to tell you. They could be afraid to tell anyone. You taught me that I have a purpose. Look at that. The World card coming out. So as a little bit different than Amanda, I definitely feel like this is new opportunities, new purposes, right? So this person most likely thought their life was a certain way. There was nothing spiritual about it. And that's definitely changed since your journey started. Well, that's not true. Your journey started a long time ago and many lifetimes back. But I'm saying since it started in this lifetime. All right, let's pull some guidance. See what Spirit says. What do you guys think about the messages? Let me know. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Now, we do have that new moon in Capricorn, but your person definitely awakened, definitely in a healing period, definitely understands the purpose. Maybe could be learning that they have like special abilities. So I feel like that is a tough cycle. Like this person probably denied, didn't feel anything, didn't see anything, and it's like they're past that now. The energy is gaining momentum. like something's coming in. And look at that, the full moon in Virgo. That's my favorite card in this deck. And it says, you are good enough. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, G. Happy birthday. I hope you like the new reading. Let me know what you think. Sweet. G says, dreams a lot, writes them down. Awesome. Resonates a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me go. Sandra, I see where it says she's listening with me to me. Her phone died. Please read what I wrote. Okay. Let me go up. When I send you, if you don't like, you can use for a giveaway on your channel. Oh, I'm sure I will love it, Miss L. Whatever it is, I will hold very dear. What? Gee, is it your birthday or your twin's birthday? Oh, your twin's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your twin. Thank you. Thank you, Miss L. I love them. My absolutely new favorite thing is going to be this messages. And I liked how they worked for Amanda in a different situation and not necessarily like on a twin journey. So that's super interesting. All right. So Miss L wants soulmate messages. All right. Let's see what happens. Soulmate messages. I just remembered that this is bad. I forgot to turn the music off, guys. Please tell me you can't hear it. If you can hear it, then you're going to make me delete it. And I do not want to have to do these air signs over. Yes, thank you, G. All right. Let me know if you guys can hear that music. All right, let's do messages from Miss L's soulmate. All right, Miss L, messages from your soulmate. Again, could be something they want to say personally. Could definitely be from your person's higher self. I'm grateful for our journey. That's interesting. I always dream about you. So the dream's coming out hard. I can hear you. That's super interesting. And why can't I stop thinking of you? Interesting, interesting. All right, Miss Al. Let's pull some tarot. So grateful for our journey. Definitely gives me like twin flame feeling, but I know you said soulmate. I do have the intention. I do feel like this is going to be soulmate. But everybody's on a journey, right? Everybody crosses our path for certain reasons. I feel like this person is just grateful that they've crossed your path. I know that I am, Miss L. Definitely grateful that you crossed my path. Definitely grateful that you joined the tribe. So I can understand that and I can see that. All right, let's pull some tarot and see what comes out from Miss L. Wow. That's interesting, Miss L. All right. Grateful for our journey. Nine of Cups, divine wishes coming true. It's like this person wished for you, Miss L. They wish they could meet someone that had your heart, your, authenticity. So that is Amelia, guys. Give me just 1 second. Hey, look, I got this fancy. Never mind. I'll just be right back. before Daddy gets home. So you just want to give me a few minutes. I'll finish up. You can sit in here with me if you want. All right, Miss L. So sorry. I had to let Amelia in. Spencer loves to bark to the point that he makes my hair stand up to let me know someone's here. All right. Oh, I'm glad you can't hear the music, Miss L. So glad. All right. I always dream about you. Let's see what that's about. You'd think that one would come out with that one because it is about dreams coming true. 8 of Wands, sudden change, quick information. I feel like this person wants to tell you that they dream about you. I can hear you. 8 of Pentacles. This is you. So the eight of Pentacles is you. You're the one. You see how she's at the table and she's got like the sage and the candle and some things here. I feel like you're the one that's sending the messages and the person is just confirming that they can hear you. And why can't I stop thinking about you? I'm really interested in this one. Let's see what comes out. The World. New opportunities. 6 of Swords. And the Devil. Wow. So I don't think that this is the person. I think they can't stop thinking about you because they know something about your situation, Miss L. And maybe they have fear for you, especially with that Devil card coming out. They could feel like, see the Devil with the puppet strings and the puppet. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like maybe they have fear of someone who's controlling you, and they want you to leave that situation. It's like they want this new opportunity with you, but you have to leave some sort of controlling situation. Interesting, interesting. All right, let's do some magical times. Look at Miss L says she's be talking to him telepathically. Super awesome. Cycles card comes out. We're all becoming. Surrender to your changes. Release your fear. Trust this powerful process. Elegance. It's found in the beauty of nature. The lotus waiting to bloom. Be the swan on the water and glide. Miss L, this card always tells me that whatever is fixing to happen is going to be very difficult. But you're so beautiful that you're going to make it look easy. And we have dance coming out. It says, find your heart's rhythm, step lightly and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. So you're definitely headed towards something here with this person. Super strong energy, Miss O. I hope that was helpful. Nice, nice. I feel like I talk to people all day, every day. I have several conversations with my twin daily. I have several conversations with, like, for example, my mom. And my mom passed away 10 years ago, guys, if you don't know. I have several conversations with God. Like, I just talk to people all day, every day. I try not to talk to them myself. I try not to. All right, so I'm glad the messages were a hit. I'm glad you guys like them. We'll definitely do more of them, especially when we're doing the love reading for someone in my tribe. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to that one or not, but I'm definitely going to get to the water signs, guys. I do have that set for 5 o'clock. So we've been on a little over an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and get off here. If you haven't already, please hit that like button for me. Please like, share, comment. All those very good things. It does help my channel grow. I do appreciate all of you. We do have a goal of 1,000 before we have a new goal, but that's just our first goal. So we are getting there slowly but surely. All right. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Miss L. And thank you, G. And happy birthday to your twin. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in, as always. Thank you. Thank you. See you at 5. I'm sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey.